here we go. Testing audio time. Fun. Is it fine? Probably not. Aw, the frame rate is garbage. Yeah. Ultimate frame rate. Alright. I feel like I need to boost the game audio. Derp derp. Let me check something, BRB. That is not what I wanted to do. Stuff be crashing, not like this. Yeah, this frame rate is so garbage. Oh, hey Millie. Yeah, this is gonna be very jank, very quick, because, science. But, how's the audio balance? I think it's pretty garbage right now. I guess because I can't hear the game audio. I'm so confused. Is it relaying back? Oh, wrong speakers. How about now? I think my speakers might be broken. Game audio too low. Let's try this. Also, I'm using a different phone, which means different settings and different memes. Oh no, stuff is breaking. This is fantastic. And the audio is lagging a bit now, so we're going to cut it for a second. Welcome, Chibi. The classic fixing bugs all day long before the stream actually starts. Alright, that's resynced. Welcome, Nighter. What kappa? We'll have plenty of kappas during the stream, probably. Now, can I fix frame rate? Find out in the next episode of a totally professional stream. Welcome, Peony. I guess I cannot properly send audio to my other device, so we're going to not bother. We're gonna try, see if we can get less lag on the video feed. But I don't think it's going to let me. Oh, that is some real lag. I wish the internet was not being a troll right now. We might just have to have a screen, whatchamacallit. We might just need to have a slideshow. That just might have to be how it is. What if I downgrade the resolution? Surely that will do something, Kappa? The problems of using a new phone. Thank you, Jelly Turbs, for following. Yeah, we might have to just have Garbo frame rate for this stream. Feels bad. Thank you, Chibi, for following. Yeah, just straight up Microsoft PowerPoint stream. Feels bad. It is so laggy right now, I don't know what the deal is. The audio's okay. Also, how's the audio balance now? I'm just going to nuke that instance and try again. One last time. Otherwise we just gotta go. Okay. At least we have that going for us. Maybe I just lower bitrate. Let's see. Why is it so laggy? This is a scam. I think the CPU is dying. Thank you, Tiki Tango, for following. Yeah. We might just have to suffer. Alright, I got one more trick up my sleeve. It's probably not gonna do anything. Yeah, I think it's just my CPU frying. The great potato. Let me try doing something else real quick while I'm lagging. Where's my RAM? There we go. Alright, last try. And then we're just gonna go. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. This is what happens when you click, I literally test before the stream and it's fine, and then you click go live, and this is what happens every single time. Actual scam. It's just too much lag. Alright, we're just gonna downgrade the quality. Very, very last thing we try. Let's go all the way down to this. This is gonna be terrible. Wait, how is this slower? Okay, so I've like obliterated the video quality, but it's slightly better now, so let's go with it before anything else breaks. And I guess last thing before we go is resync the audio. Feels bad. Oh. Please work. Alright, we're back and ready to go. What the heck is... Oh no. Now the audio's glitching. And the feed is lagging. One last restart. Gosh darn it. Yeah, honestly, plus 10 Julia for Peony is totally possible. Or Happy. We probably won't plus 10 Happy if we get 11 copies though. The fodder is too good, considering I have nothing. Alright, let's go. Before it breaks any harder. So, collecting some feathers. We're just collecting feathers for the heck of it. Off of hero merit. I mean, honestly, yeah, she's getting the remix, but can I get an empty slot team somewhere? There we go. Let's start farming feathers.
So?
But yeah, her remix I don't expect to be mind-blowingly amazing, especially in the fodder department. That is just not happening.
What's wrong? And how may I help?
Yes, that is Slaying Spear Valbar for Arena. He does not do very much in Arena, but when he does, at least he does his job.
Sure.
Alright, wait, what am I doing? You just have to refresh like this. Now my phone's lagging.
Let's go.
There's all sorts of L's. Frame rates down the drain. Oh well. Oh, my Annie's literally base kit. With like speed feint, 3 seal. No investment whatsoever. Her IVs are not the greatest. Let's see. Yeah. not a very good build. Not very good IVs, but she was the first one I got, so we'll take it. So at this point, the feed's lagging significantly relative to me. This is hecka awkward, actually. I've currently already collected HM from Brave Alm, and you haven't even seen him on your screen yet. Ah yes, the frame rate lag. I'm just actually going to straight up nuke the feed. And restart it again. Is it that far back? Is a bit too much for me. Why do I have 2 plus 10 adult tickies? Literally, so way back when memeing was very fun. I mean, nowadays it's still fun, but I originally built adult tiki as back in, I think, late 2017. Thank you also Kosu Mozu 1946 for following, and hello, how's it going? But anyways, I built adult tiki to deal with Brave Lyn and whatnot. It turns out adult tiki was not too bad way back when, so I started using her to meme a bunch of things. But one of the things I really wanted to do was build a turbo adult tiki build.
Understood.
But I didn't want to change her IVs, so I built a second one.
This way?
But then we got Ascended trait, the possibility to have 2 boons, so awkward. Kind of wasted investment, but I never really fully committed to the turbo adult tiki. Like, I didn't give her null follow-up and all of the other stuff I wanted to toss on her, so we basically just lost feathers, pretty much. Which is kind of a big deal, but I'm not particularly concerned about that.
Alright. Yes. Let us depart.
At least the delay now is okay.
Why not?
Okay, maybe not. I don't know, it's okay. I'll take it. We might have to keep refreshing it every now and then. Or it might be just the latency on the stream.
Tell me where.
You know what I should probably do is stop streaming my own stream to look at it at super duper high quality. Let's just go 360 so it's at least remotely visible.
Onward.
Welcome, Red. The memes are about to go down and I'm not ready for this.
Sure thing.
So, I'm not gonna show the statistics on it, but our goal is 7 peonies. Currently I have her at +3. And so, to get her to
Yes.
get 7 copies with the amount of orbs I have, the approximate chances I have to fail is about 3%, which is not 0, of course, or like 1% or something, which means it's totally possible to fail, but pretty sure it's not going to happen, right?
Very well.
And then there's the, whatchamacallit.
Yes?
Yes, 99th percentile. But yeah, we're mostly... My ideal goal is to actually get the 7 copies in 1500 or less, which honestly is a huge stretch, so I won't be disappointed if it takes like 2000, but it would suck if it took 2000. As for like color sniping, we'll be going blue,
Is that so?
then colorless, then green, then red.
Certainly.
I might have considered red a bit more if there wasn't legendary Seliph on there. Like, he is gonna get a remix eventually, but it's that he needs way too much. But yeah, the main purpose of +10 Peony is for Arena. It's so silly. So we have the option of using a dancer in Arena if we need it. Don't always need a dancer, but it's nice to have one. Particularly for some bonus units where they can't one-shot reliably. Like even Frederick, I built Frederick up for Arena last week. And he was missing one-shots a lot. Granted, I didn't give him his ridiculously overpowered Death Blow 3 refine. But not giving him the refine definitely mattered way too much this week. Yeah, that's the problem. By the time he gets his remix, he's going to need way too much stuff. The only real gimmick they could probably give him is just debuff the enemies by a crud ton of stats. That's pretty much it. Also, I don't really care if we overflow and waste a crud ton of feathers, but I probably should care. Yeah, I built +10 base Seliph a while back, and he's definitely been putting in work.
Oh, this way?
Can't complain. Alright, we're at 998,000. All we have to do is select 2 units that we only have 1000 HM for. I'm gonna guess it's on Silk. Yep, there we go. So, 999,999 feathers for the heck of it. And we'll just screenshot that on stream because why the heck not? Alright. Yeah, no jelly turbs. It's definitely this way. I actually do have a floret. I have 2 florets because I pulled an Ascended Leg Yarn free summon So the first one we got, I gave it to Nino for the most optimal ascended asset kappa. It's unironically been way too useful, so no regrets. And then of course Crom, so you can one-shot some more things, also has been handy. But anyways, it is time to derp around. Yeah, I don't have any extra, too poor. Maybe we'll randomly summon an Ascended Fjorm today. But building units, aka promoting a bunch of units. So we're gonna be making plus 10 Catria so I can finish the plus 10 White Wing series. That's pretty much it. I think I'll hold off on promoting the healers. I'm a bit short on time, so we will just be building up the relevant actual merges. I don't even know if I have enough Tatianas to do that, but we're not gonna worry about it. Where was I doing? Right, I was also doing Gordon. That is not how you spell Gordon. Alright. I forget. I think I just need to promote 10 of them. Forehead. And then we're just gonna merge these two and then blitz straight to summoning. Oh, yeah. Let me just, nuke the feed real quick. And, yeah, it started lagging again. So we'll just wait. I think the stream is just lagging so hard. It so feels bad, man. Yeah, I gotta fix my potato situation with my computer. I think the problem is the CPU is just getting fried. And so it just cannot keep up. I'm actually just gonna straight up kill my own feed on my other computer. Maybe that'll make the internet better because then I won't be continuously streaming in two places. Don't know. Let me just actually just straight up get out. Hopefully clicking log out doesn't screw me over. We're still streaming, right? Someone say something. Alright, we're good. Sometimes stuff glitches and then we get absolute chaos. But yeah, I think I think what we'll do for this summoning is skip animations if it's a 3-star, but by that point you basically don't save any time. Maybe I shouldn't even bother at that point. We're just gonna waste time by looking at all the animations for the suspense kappa. Alright, switch that to training, go to Gordon. I keep making the same typo, apparently. Surely Gordon will totally do something useful, but from last time I pulled a crud ton of a Nance, so we do have sturdy impact if I want to chuck that on him. And then he can run like, I don't know, bonfire bigness. Yeah, sure, Kosumosu. I'll get to that after this probably, just before we start this stream. But yep, the feed's lagging once again. 0 out of 10. It's just me merging up Gordon, we don't need to watch this. And the audio is also... We're just gonna kill the audio. Gosh darn it. I might have to try something in the future. This is just much worse than it used to be. I blame the Windows updates. let's just blame the Windows updates. That's definitely reasonable. Alright, boot up the feed again. Maybe if I just do things slower, it'll totally make a difference. Now it's just lagging. CPU can't handle all the processing. Feels bad. Alright, now Gordon is finally more useful in Arena Assault Capo. Jokes aside. We're just plus 10ing him to plus 10 him. Welcome perp. Let's see, who do we have here? I'm pretty sure it's, is this you, Kosumosu? Because I'm pretty sure everything else was already, yeah. Alright, so, Legendary Lyn, level 42 Dragon Flowers with Swift Mula Gear, Laws of Sasei 2, Desperation, Joint Drive Speed, HP Speed 1, Rally Defense Res, and Moonbow. Well, if you're on a budget, not really too much you need to do. Legendary Lyn, of course, with her remix did get much stronger. This just allows, her weapon now just allows her to do more damage, which is nice. And then Laws of Sasei is just more consistent stats. And you can also go for no counterattack shenanigans. So, I don't know how it is for new players with seals, but I would just say if you just go all out on offense, just like Blade Session Seal, Attack Speed Solo. Depends on how you use her. You could even use the more recent Attack Speed Form Seal and be fine. But yeah, she's definitely a solid unit nowadays. I definitely use her a lot in Arena Assault, but not much to say. The build's pretty self-explanatory. Moonbow's fine. Helps shred. I would not recommend Glimmer, just because she doesn't have enough attack for that. Could always use Ruptured Sky on the more expensive end for arena scoring purposes, because I do see you're running Rally Defense Res. But, yep, overall, a good start to what could be a pretty strong unit. Mine has fantastic IVs as well. Let me just look Lyn up, if I could type Lyn. Mine has very solid IVs, so I pulled a single one and haven't pulled one since, so 0 out of 10 IVs, just absolutely obliterating hopes and dreams of preventing counterattacks with minus speed, but what are we gonna do about it? And with that, the feed is lagging super duper hard, so none of this makes any sense. I will just, nuke it. Again. Gosh darn it. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to lower the quality even more. Slideshow versus pixels. Alright, this screen is so tiny. This is incorrect. What have I done? Let's get out of here. Okay, maybe we can't do that. Let's not try that again. Alright. So, as I was saying, my legendary Lyn has fantastic IVs. But anyways, let's get started with the summoning shenanigans. So we have, what is it, 215 slots open, which, you know, won't get us through the whole way, but it'll take us a decent way through. I guess we'll start out with this banner. Why the heck not? Pretty much probably, I don't think any of these folks have fodder, so probably just green for the purposes of summoning green, because we never summon green. Yeah, I plus 10 lift. He's done about nothing except arena scoring, so Arthur giving us the L, or I guess the J if you want to mirror it. So here we go. We'll start out by just summoning the first full circle for the heck of it, and then once again we'll be going for blue, then colorless, then green, then red. So here we go. We'll just start at the top and go around. Is the stream actually 144p? Please no. Oh. Thanks for the luck. Okay. The lag already kicking in. Well, I mean, the thing with Ashera is I could merge, but she also has attack res ideal and low speed res, and we got Riev who has attack res ideal at 5 stars I think, so you can value inherit off of that, which is pretty nice. We're just gonna clear some stuff out because we're gonna get a large list of stuff. Ah yes, plus defense minus res. Unironically not terrible, unless you're trying to one-shot Saros, then you might have a problem there. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with her yet. Depends on how many we get. Yeah, the stream is delayed again. No. Of course this had to happen. Of course this had to happen. I will let the feed catch up and then we will nuke the feed again. You'll understand why. Okay. Okay. Well, we're off to a hot start. Yeah, we're gonna nuke the feed again real quick. Okay, so we're gonna do one more thing to try to make this not laggy by lowering the bitrate of the feed. So it's gonna be even more pixelated. How fun. Or maybe it just might be okay. I doubt it though. Alright, we're gonna keep going here. So, road to plus 10 legendary Julia Kappa. Forgot to check IVs. So, is the audio just really far behind? Yeah, it's still delayed. Figures! Well, that's fantastic IVs on Julia. Okay. I'm trying to think what I could do to make it faster, but I don't know. I'm going to just do some things again. I wish this wasn't so laggy, but the CPU says no. Alright. Let me try this. I don't usually do this, but we're going to play the game on the rendered screen. That would probably be the easiest way to resolve the problem, because I like to play on my phone, but we'll just go, we'll go this way. This route's gonna be sad. We're gonna play with trackpad. Feels bad. But yeah, good start so far in terms of 5-star value. Of course, we got our mascot Nino. If you don't know, if you haven't already seen my Nino build, I do silly things with her. But yeah, this trackpad thing will basically resolve all the audio video glitches. It's just that it's not ideal for shenanigans. Alright, here we go with our blues. Okay, I guess it doesn't resolve it because my computer's lagging so hard that even this doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna nuke it again. What can I do, I wonder? Maybe I can lower the resolution more without screwing up the screen size, maybe? That is not... no. Okay, so I think I have to stick with that screen size. What if I just don't tell it what bitrate to go at? It's just getting progressively slower. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's just go back up to a large bitrate again for absolutely no reason. This will totally... oh my gosh. Yep. I don't think there's much I can do about the lag, unfortunately. Oh! First Rocheo. Or however you pronounce his name, gosh darn it. That's not bad IVs. We'll take it. This audio glitching is so sad. Trying to think, what could I do? Alright, so if I have the bitrate, how bad does it look? Does it look it's probably just gonna look really grainy, I would imagine. Okay, I guess bitrate doesn't matter, Kappa. What the heck, man. Alright, and the lag's back. 1 green, 3 blues, 1 colorless. No, it's just lagging. It's just lag. It's legible, true. Oh my gosh. Trackpad gaming. Maybe I shouldn't track the number of orbs we've seen because it just lags even harder. Oh, first Marcia. We got picking up all the demotes. Heck yeah. Not the greatest IVs, but we'll just mark that real quick. I'm plus 10ing Peony for Arena to have the option of using a dancer if I need it with blessing abuse. So, speaking of Tatiana, alright. Hot Streak is dead. The scoring would be rough, but at the very least, I would get to use a dancer and have a chance at winning some of these matchups because holy cow, is arena brain damage sometimes with bonus units. But yeah, she would actually, currently, because I don't have well-built, like, score bots, she would actually be scoring better than what I have right now for score bots like Gwendolyn or Valbar here. Just use defense tiles, forehead. I wish. Defense tiles are not enough because the problem is a lot of the enemies nowadays debuff so hard that defense tiles are effectively useless because when you're debuffed to like 15 points to your defense or something, the defense tile is not going to help you out there. But yeah, the stream's just lagging. Alright, let's try just using my phone again. Control from my phone. It'd be so much easier if I could just do this. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I should just abandon counting orbs. It seems like a good idea. Back-to-back Lara shells, okay. I mean, funny enough, I'm gonna nuke the feed again. Feels bad. Is there a way I can make this faster? Let's have the bit rate yet again. Oh gosh, that is some terrible data transmission rate hold up. Yeah, so the problem is my computer just cannot handle rendering the screen. I want to do something. Alright, we're gonna do it. 1 megabit rendering. This is gonna be so jank resolution. Oh gosh, that is terrible. That is so terrible. Yeah, straight up, I'm just gonna stop counting orbs. We're just not going to do that. It just lags my computer even harder. But yeah, this is too grainy for my liking. You know, everything's still legible, but we're just not gonna do that. Okay, back to this. Yeah, so we're gonna just screw counting orbs. It's just too laggy. Okay, what did I say we were going for? Colorless. Whenever we don't see blue. Seems good. I should maybe build Virion, but I'm kind of like, yeah. I just need so many archers for Arena Assault to deal with all the flyers flying around the maps. This week in Arena, there's that one arena map that's a ton of lava tiles. And so I ran into a team of the Mythic Dagger, Duo Dagger, Legendary Female Violet, and Legendary Micaiah. Actual brain damage. Double Pathfinder on that map. When I'm running Frederick as the bonus hero is just a death sentence. Nope. See, if I had Eleonora, I'd build her. But yeah, I don't. Small problem. Can't. Young Innis is actually kind of garbage for Arena Assault. Reason being, he needs to normally you're not going to get the opportunity to just player phase. Sometimes you just have to enemy phase, and his res bulk is pretty garbage. He gets one shot a lot. But of course I don't let that happen because I do my daily damage calcs. Haha. So you don't have to worry about that because I already prep everything so he can tank it, but it's really bad. Not to mention his weapon having a HP threshold is pretty L. Back-to-back Cetus? Sure. I remember when I foddered Linus for Brazen Attack Speed 3 on Alphonse, and then this guy comes out and he has it at 4 stars. Feels bad, man. Well, so the thing about Arena Assault is tanking is the least of my concerns, because most of the time you're going to get nuked. You have to be able to pick up those kills. That's really all that matters for me when I'm going in Arena Assault. I was thinking about doing Arena Assault after summoning today, but given the lag and stuff, and I'm short on time, but still watching animations 10 out of 10, we're just not gonna do Arena Assault on stream. We'll have to just do it on my own time. Honestly, I don't like the Arena Assault change because now my light and dark blessed heroes are just completely useless in Arena Assault because Arena Assault only happens during Astra and Anima, like Allegiance battles now. So that's another feels bad moment. Man, if I was summoning green, I'd have so many green orbs to summon. Forest? One of the healers I still need to promote just to do some things for Arena Assault. Everything's for Arena Assault nowadays. I use way too many healers in Arena Assault, not gonna lie. Basically almost every match in Arena Assault, I'm running a healer. They're too good. And it's like, I use budget healers with Rehabilitate. Not even the Rehabilitate Plus, just the old school Rehab, when that used to be the best healing assist available. Also, while I haven't been paying attention, we are now up to 10%. So at any point now, if we pull a 5-star, we're just gonna pull full circle. Yeah, this could be very depressing today. Oh, first Peony, yay! Only 6 more to go. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I guess we're summoning the rest of the circle. Time to get legendary Selif Kappa. And the legs back. No. Now this is what I call gaming. Alright, first Volk. Let me just kill the feed so it catches up. I guess today might be the day we just keep getting off color summons. Alright. Let's check IVs real quick. I don't really care about Peony's IVs because, well, I'm just gonna be running plus speed. It's her main problem, not great IVs on Volk, but I mean that helps his res bulk, I guess. More balanced bulk for absolutely no reason. But honestly, I don't have anyone really to use lethality well anyways. The main problem with lethality is you need a massive attack stat, and also a way to proc lethality. And Volk is, well, of course, Intelligent Systems would make it so that he could proc it pretty consistently, also wrong 5-star count. Yeah, I kinda don't... The lag is so bad. No. Oh, you know what I could try? Unplug and replug my phone. Kills the audio and everything, but maybe, just maybe, this will do something useful. Why didn't I think about that? The classic meme diagnosing strategy. Did you try restarting your computer? Yeah, let's just do that during stream. Yeah, I only have base Mirabilis and wrong command, whoops. Alright, audio's back online. This is such a scuffed stream. Feels bad. Yeah, I definitely, if I want to try and ether raids, I 100% just have to summon to get one of every, at least offense mythic. If I'm okay on offense for scoring, I'm fine. It's just that when I don't have the bonus offense mythic, that's when I'm in trouble. Like next season. Next season I'm just gonna drop out probably. Because I don't have Dagger, I don't have Triandra, whoever the heck's bonus. So, not good news. Ah, the lag. No. Restart one more time. Greed for better lag. This looks remotely fast. Kappa. Alright. More smoke. More large shells. I know people are like, summoning is totally random. And, I'm just like, then why do I keep getting the same units? I'm pretty sure there's some randomness to summoning, but I think it's first Shauna of the day. I summon blue way too much. If you looked at my barracks, I have a few too many blue 5-star plus 10s. Just a few. Okay. Sure. Doesn't kill pity. But you know what is killing pity? This frame rate. No. Honestly, from last... Well, these IVs are fantastic. Nothing to see here. Okay. This thing's lagging so hard. Ah, there's gotta be something I can do. Alright, time for the meme play. We're gonna increase the quality. This is totally going to be beneficial, not laggier. Yeah, it's just laggy. Ah, yes. Slideshow time. Oh, yeah, we're not doing this. Nope. I was hoping, but no. You know what I could do is try killing different processes on my computer, but I'm afraid that one of them I'm going to cancel. It just kills the stream. That would not be good. Why they not demote Shiro way back? Because he had defense tactic. Probably unironically why. Because way back when, tactics were not very common. But just like most things in this game, if you wait long enough, it's going to be readily available. Oh no. Oh no. The memes are happening. We're not ready for this. No. Straight up plus tenor again before we get enough peonies. L. 2-to-1 ratio so far. If you don't know, I already have her at plus 10. So it would be moderately awkward if we got another plus 10 one. Honestly, if I got enough copies to plus 10 her, I would probably just end up waiting to see what her remix is, and then consider building another one. It's currently my second Earth Legendary, supposed to be Legendary Alm, but he's only at plus 5. Kind of just waiting for his remix to see if it's worth actually plus 10ing him. Way back when, I wanted to meme, so I gave him plus res, which balances out his bulk, just for the heck of it. But, yeah, it's just hopeless lag. What if we just don't run audio? Go back to silent stream? How does everyone feel about, or no game audio? How does everyone feel about that? Then we could just not care. Actually, no, I'd still have to care because the video feed would still have to keep up. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna do that. Or even better, let's just have no video feed. Absolutely no video feed. I'm just going to... CPU's frying. I can't do anything on my computer right now. No. Is there something on the CPU I can just murder off the list? Not really. Everything's too important. We'll just let the CPU cool down for like 2 seconds and then go again. Like if my CPU could handle it, we would be fine here. We wouldn't be having this lag, but I blame the recent Windows update. Actually, I haven't thought about this. What if I make the screen dimmer? There's so many things I could try to optimize this. Actually, yeah, let me just take the stuff under my laptop so it has air to breathe. There's so many things I keep forgetting. Why didn't I think about these things earlier? I don't know. We're not gonna worry about it. Still not really helping. CPU's just maxed out and dying. Not even 200 orbs yet, and we have 5 stars technically. Because I shouldn't really count the 4-star special focus, because they don't ruin your pity rate. But we do it anyways. I just want this to be over with. This lag is so bad. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to do about this lag. I don't know why my phone's speeding up all of a sudden. Nuke the feed again. Feels bad. Carlos it is. Yeah, because I think I have, other than Ashera, I have none of the Carlos units. I don't have Legendary Claude, and I forget who else is sharing. Alright, with the new Mythic, who would have thought? Yeah, that's probably a good thing to remember. No blues again. I'm getting a bit concerned now because we're almost 200 orbs in and only one peony. But granted, that's basically what I'm aiming for when I'm trying to get 7 peonies in 1500. So I guess I shouldn't complain, but eh. With the amount of lags going on, not great. Yeah. If I could relieve my CPU struggling, then we wouldn't have to deal with this. Oh, speaking of Peony, wee! The lag is amazing. The lag is definitely helping our summons, Kappa. But I mean, at the end of the day, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, the new Mythic is kind of a big problem. My anima defense was already garbage anyways, now it's even worse. Sure. Getting all the demotes today. That's not very good IVs. RIP. I'll just let the IV show on the feed and then RIP again. Yeah, it's just so laggy. I wonder what's taking up most of the... Well, it's probably just the video feed. Because the moment I kill the video feed, the CPU goes back down to like 60%. That is too laggy. Alright, we're gonna have the bitrate. How did that make that worse? What? Eh. We'll just keep going. Well, just a Claire. Feels bad. Oh yeah, I need to plus 10 Claire. I made her plus 5. Alright, thanks, Perp. See you later. Oh. First one ever. I guess that's what we're doing today. Just pulling units we've never pulled before. Under all this lag. The VOD's gonna be so terrible. I can't wait. Not terrible IVs. I don't like minus HP, especially if you're gonna try and use it to tank. Last thing you need is less HP, but we'll take it. I should probably mark her to train her up, level her up to 40. More Gale Force fodder. Yeah, this is gonna be such a trippy stream. Feels bad. Yeah, I made plus 10 Cordelia, but I haven't given her enough stuff for her to be actually useful that much. Which is a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do about it? Mostly, again, Arena Assault. I was using her in Mjolnir Strike for the longest time, but she just never had enough attack and speed to keep up with the stat inflation of the units that show up, so hasn't been particularly useful. Well, speaking of which, here's another one. Is this like the third time the last unit I've summoned in the circle and the first unit I summoned in the next circle is the same one? Oh my gosh. It's not off-focus 5 stars. They got demoted to this thing called 4-star specials. So they're old 5 stars that got demoted to 4 stars, but they don't exist in the 4-star pool. But instead, they are considered 4-star special heroes, so they have their own pity rate and everything. When you pull them, it doesn't screw over your pity rate, so it's just literally getting a 5-star. Alright, Frisky, I will check out your hero in due time. In the meantime, we're way behind schedule because of all the lag. Yeah, so it's just basically getting old 5 stars, which can't complain about, but sometimes they're just completely useless. And you just have to merge them up or send them home if you're like those kind of people. I like how since we stopped counting orbs, blue orbs have been getting less common. I feel like. Yeah, I'm considering just taking the audio out, but it's just my computer not keeping it. It's keeping up right now, which is nice. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not looking at this. That would make sense. This might be sustainable then. Because originally I was looking at the screen twice. One through the stream and one through the actual thing that's showing the phone screen. It didn't occur to me I could just minimize. We might have less lag for the rest of the stream, Pog. Oh boy, where are we? 200, almost 250 in. Not terrible. We're still above average rates for 5 stars for sure, but yeah, I don't know. 2 peonies so far is fine. So much brain damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna just have a stable stream for the rest of the time. I used to be able to not have to do it like this, but I guess we're gonna have to do it like this. It's just all of a sudden super stable. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Where's the blue orbs? Just single blue orbs. My orbs are just getting derped on. Spending 5 on every single one. Seriously, didn't we just summon Altana last circle? And then the next circle we summon her again? This is not rigged. Welcome. I forget, is it Ock? I haven't been on Twitch in so long. Oh, well, this is actually a very good 4-star special focus pickup. 'Cause he's got Rally Speed Defense Plus. Same exact IVs from way back when. Apparently he only comes to me of plus res minus attack. Gosh darn it. It's totally for the plus 10 Julia I'm going to get, because I did give my legendary Julia Rally Speed Defense Plus from Quan. So this is just for the next one. Oh no. Yep. Road to plus 10 Peony. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'd like to get at least one happy because I've never pulled her before, so at least I would get HM and Dragon Flowers. And given that I'm going for 7 peonies, it's pretty likely to happen, but it's also possible for it to not happen. If we get a 5-star here, I think I'll just skip the rest of the circle. But nope, it's La Rochelle again. It's time to watch us get La Rochelle next summon. Or next blue orb, I guess. 9.5. At the end of the day, yeah, because Happy has attack res catch 4 and attack res far trace. Honestly, I don't know who I would give far trace to because it's for and catch, because it's flyers and Cav only for catch, if I remember correctly. I guess I could give it to Reinhardt. That doesn't feel. I run plus speed Reinhardt, but I don't have the fodder for him to actually be fast, so. What flyers do I have that would want attack res catch? I don't know. I like how when Legendary Faye came out, I saw her quite a bit because she was bonus, and then immediately after it was no longer Faye bonus. I have not seen a single Legendary Faye since. Feels, except in some rando arena matches like this week. I saw one. Which is unfortunate. She actually can be pretty scary if you goofball with her enough, but yeah. Getting unlucky with these blue orbs not showing up. Feels bad, man. But yeah, Legendary Faye has pretty decent fodder as well. Yeah, there's just no lag now, so the whole thing was just me looking at it twice. That makes sense, I guess. It has to render twice. Yes, 3 blue orbs. And a pretty high pity rate. If we get pity broken here, would not be mad. Watch us get legendary Seliph. I don't have legendary Seliph yet, and I do need Cav Dragonflowers. So, although at the end of the day, I just need infantry Dragonflowers. They're just so expensive. Getting 15 Dragonflowers is, what is that, 1800 or something? Or slightly less. Also, how the heck do you pronounce the new Mythic's name? I just like to say Elimine, but I know people are saying like Elimine. I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't been getting too many free 5-stars. Because all I do is free some. Elimine. Yeah, I say Elimine. No, wait. No, that's Elimine. Elimine? I give up. I'm just gonna say Elimine. Elimine. Oh gosh. English. Send help. Oh, we're lagging now. I just noticed. The no lag streak is finally ended. L. Well, that was a better streak than what we've had before. I'll take it. Yeah, my computer's very toasty. Yeah, yeah, Digim. No notification. Bit of a more... I was originally planning to do a lot more on stream, but this lag not helping. Also, we're at 10.5. Second time over 10%, I think. Or second time at 10% and up. But it's gonna be a while. The actual summoning takes like 2.5 hours or something with this many orbs because we're watching animations. Oh no, it's just lagging now. I don't know what happened earlier. The no lag streak is gone. RIP. Rest in peace. It's 8 seconds behind. Oh boy. Noe. I remember the only reason why I ever built Noe was to be a score bot. She's been useless ever since. Feels bad, man. Actually useless. She performs worse than... Granted, I haven't given her Purifying Breath Refine. That would probably be remotely useful. Just because she needs all the stats she can get. But, yeah, we're just not doing that. I'm also using Fury Quick Riposte on her in Arena Assault, so that's probably not helpful either, but she still gets one round KO'd even with that. To red units and whatnot, but red units are pretty scary if you don't have a massive attack stat in the first place. But I notice recently Intelligent Systems been spamming green units left and right that are pretty useful. It's probably to counter the fact I have so many blue units and I've been cruising with only blue units. Because way back when I first got Legendary Crown to plus 10, back when he dropped like March 2020 or something, I was just demolishing everything with an entire team of just blue units. To this day, I still technically kind of do that, but dead feed. The feed crashed, feels bad. It really can't handle it. Well, we're at 11% now. Today is just meme day, where we get large pity rates. We're gonna get 4 legendary Celos here, Kappa. Alright, no pity break, that's nice. The one thing I still want Intelligent Systems to add is a way to promote like 4-star and 3-star merged heroes without dropping the merges. You would just have to pay the standard feather cost. So like, if you have a 4-star plus 10 healer like me, you could just casually pay 220,000 feathers to go promote them to 5-star plus 10, but they're not gonna do that. And then watch anniversary happens, and then they announce it. Oh gosh, 11.5. Are we gonna get to the legendary 100% pity rate? This is actually an okay circle to get pity broken on because 3 blues. But then we're just gonna get 1 5-star, it's gonna be depressing. Well, there's Tatiana again. Number 2 of the day. I used Tatiana a lot when I was HM farming, and mostly her problem was just her attack stat or speed stat. I could never get enough of either, but now that attack speed form seal is a thing, that's less of a problem. Yeah, just my Fate Pass forehead. Oh, there's another one. She's just showing up to. What does she even have for fodder? I think it's attack opening or something. There's not really much to fodder. Oh, swift stance and attack opening. It'd probably just be like swift stance pre-inherit. I don't think I would use swift stance on anyone. 12% now? This is just suffer games. Well, I already have the 5-star copy that we got for free. That's the one I use. Yeah, ever since that hot start, just completely cold. That's why I have to stockpile so many orbs, because stuff like this happens. The most non-meta OP unit you have seen? Good question. Trying to think. What have I seen that's just funny? Well, Brave Ike used to be meta. There's some funny Brave Ike sets running around nowadays. I don't really know. It's a good question. La slow or la fast? Well, pity rate ladder. Where are we at on orbs? I haven't paid. I think we're like 400 in. So now our rates are below average for 5 stars. And we're lagging. Fun. My only problem with Deirdre is her attack stat. In Arena Assault, she'll miss kills on... Especially now that Legendary Tiki has her remix now. She definitely one-shots less consistently. Despite having effective damage and weapon triangle. Just because Legendary Tiki has more stats now. Unfortunate. The field buffs are no concern because she has Divine Naga, but... Oh gosh, every time I boot it up it gets laggier. We're just gonna start up this thing again. Feels bad. Yeah, Dragon Slayers are in such an awkward spot right now. Legendary Julia is pretty much the only one I can reliably trust to deal with dragons most of the time. The only catch is like the Drift Female Corrin, and then I guess Legendary Fae because she can't one-round KO because of Life Unending. Another Lucia, Garbo IVs. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty close to 400 orbs in now. Ripperonis to the orbs. At least we have 2 Peonies so far, so we're still technically on track to get 7 Peonies in 1500. But Not looking good. Pity rate ladder, just climbing up the ladder. 12.5. Not a great circle to get pity broken on if we do. I wish I could stop talking about the lag, but it's the only noticeable thing here. This is a horrendous circle. We're totally getting pity broken here. I unironically should pick red if I want to have a lower chance of getting pity broken, but we do get Camilla, which is fantastic. One, because I don't summon green, and two, still one of the only ways to get savage blow fodder. Feels bad. I remember when Camilla was decent. The very, very beginning of the game. Feels bad. Ever since then, her problem was just never having enough stats. She always had a reasonably balanced stat line for the beginning of the game, but then as the game kept going on, you just can't keep up. She didn't specialize in anything. Yep, and then Camilla had her own, whatchamacallit, summoning animation. You can still watch it in the archives. Alright. Aw, this is just sad. 12.5 and still going. The worst part of it all is that usually when we get up here, we only get 1 5-star. We just summon the whole circle because obviously why wouldn't you if you have the orbs to spare. But this is pretty whack. What are these circles though? Just summoning 1 blue orb at a time is just so sad. Of course the game knows we're summoning blue, so it's just trolling so hard. This wouldn't be a terrible circle to get pity broken on, but ideally I'd like to see multiple blues so we have a chance of getting multiple peonies. Or, you know, even happy. But nope, just Sully. Yeah, the one thing that I'm sad about is sending home 1-star and 2-star units. Just because I didn't have enough barrack space. I kept them for as long as I could, but then back then I didn't want to use orbs to expand barracks. So, ripperonis. I think the only unit I have left is like a 2-star Narshan. Are you decent 5Es? No. Why are they all plus H? That's the second plus H. Or was that the third plus HP one? I don't know. 13%? Parry. Oh no. And the lag setting in. Where are we? 6 seconds behind? Yeah. All I want is no lag. It's too much to ask for. How about minimal lag? Hello, Levin. Welcome to Suffer Hours, where we're currently at 13% and still climbing. And not getting many blue orbs showing up, which is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? This could be a 5-star. Could also not be one. It's another Donald. Yeah, this is statistically not likely, but of course, there's so many people summoning that it's likely it's going to happen to someone, which is unfortunate. This is a terrible circle. We'll go colorless, and then somehow get another Ashera or something. Nope. Just Lena? 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 I don't know. $2,100, so we've used 443 orbs. Oh my gosh. So if we, even if we include the 5 stars from 4-star special focus, it's still terrible. Oh no. I mean, I already have Delthea, but I think at this point we're just gonna compress the 4-star special focus into a list, like up here. So let's kick Shiro. Let's not even bother with IVs. Quan and then Delthea. Wait, I screwed up the order. Quan came first. No, he didn't. What am I doing? The brain damage is setting in. It doesn't break our pity rate, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and summon this other orb while I'm doing this. Give us some space. Another Lara shell. So the pity rate still goes. Yeah, it's time for another legendary Julia. I'm approaching my world record highest pity rate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I know I said just one time in my Fae play, I want to get to 100% pity rate, not because I want to dump orbs like that, but just to see that it's possible. Because I know, I feel like for sure someone's gotten there, but I've never seen the image. Because of course people like Photoshop and stuff, so you can't believe them. Oh, there she is. Ah boy, 2-2. Who's going to win? Well, we're definitely summoning full circle here, 100%. 13.5. Yep. Time for a second one. Oh no. The memes are here. Second one? Nope, just Valvar. Unfortunate. Yeah, this is starting to get dicey. Let's see how many off-color 5 stars we get. Straight up, I would not be surprised if we only get Legendary Julia here, because that's what usually happens for some odd reason. It's an actual meme. Yeah, we're just getting 3 stars. Can we get something out of this last orb? Hopefully. I'm just not gonna even have the 5-star count up anymore. No, let's keep it. We're at 12 now? No, 11. Let's move this. Yep, just a sad 1 5-star. The classic. And she even has flip-flopped IVs from the last Peony. It's a sign. It's a sign. Oh no. Unfortunate. What are you gonna do about it? I just don't want to keep getting up to that high and then just getting like a legendary Julia. But yeah, it's just a concession I had to make because the last time I summoned for Peony, she was with Valbar and Brave Dimitri. And honestly, both, or not Valbar, Gotri. And the fodder I got off of them has definitely been useful. I just foddered my last extra copy of Brave Dimitri to lift, so that he could score enough to give me +2 points in Mjolnir Strike, so I could guarantee stay in tier 21. Because it was looking pretty darn dicey with 858 to stay in tier 21 last season. I kept bouncing from staying to dropping. But the thing was, it was dropping at the exact rank, so it was pretty spooks. So I just decided to just burn the last Brave Dimitri copy, extra Brave Dimitri copy, to give attack defense unity and joint hone attack to Liv. It was mostly for the joint hone attack for scoring, but Liv wants attack and defense anyways, so it just works out. Double Valbar, and we're lagging again. No, was not paying attention. 10 seconds behind or so. But yeah, my keyboard on this laptop is just super duper hot. Although this particular instance has pretty high bitrate. Surely that means something. Triple blue. It's time to flip it around, Kappa. Oh yeah, I should probably build Silas for Arena Assault. I don't know. His Refine is fine. It just gives him more attack and defense, so he just super stacks attack and defense. So if you ignore his res, he's fine. I wouldn't mind getting a happy at this point, but more ideally we would like to get Peony. If we actually pull off the 3% fail chance, that would be very sad. Yeah, it's just hopelessly lagging again. Oh, speaking of happy, we minus attack incoming. Yeah, it's 8.5. We're just gonna get out of here. Okay, we'll take it. Plus attack minus speed. Attack is a super boon. Speed minus speed's not ideal, but if you're just gonna try and one-shot stuff, who needs speed? Am I right, forehead? Yeah, we'll just do that real quick. So where are we right now? 12? Not 112. That would be something else. Yeah, 12. Well, so the main reason why you would bother keeping speed is more for screwing over damage reduction, speed-based damage reduction, and then defensively not getting doubled. Because even slower units nowadays gets decently fast on the fast spectrum bar, on the speed spectrum bar in Fae. Because if you have like around happy speed, base speed, you can get in the 50s and 60s pretty easily. Road to +10 Julia, by the way. Oh no. I had a feeling this was gonna happen, but I was like, it's a concession I'm willing to make just because she's getting her remix. And if worst comes to worst, she has mirror impacts, which I don't know who I would check it on, but you can just check it on anyone. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do, make a speed legendary Julia. I went plus attack when I first plus Thunder because just wanted to proc her tome Virtuous Naga more consistently since it goes off of visible attack. And it's also a super boon, so I was like, sure. But yeah, she definitely needs speed. That is one thing she is lacking, is speed. Now that attack speed form is a seal, it's pretty nice for like arena. over something like attack speed solo, because I used Blade Session on Legendary Crom, so because he needs every single point of attack he can get to one-shot stuff. Especially when he has to go up against damage reduction. 100% a consideration. But yeah, if we get so many Legendary Julia copies that we can have a +10 and have extra spare copies, which please don't happen. We'll probably just have 2 +10 Legendary Julias and suffer. Pretty much. I don't know what build I would make on the second one though. The first one, I just put a bunch of slapdash stuff together. I foddered Brave Dimitri to her so I could get Joint Hone Attack for a budget, in giant quotes, 300 SPC, so she could max out her scoring because she has Light and Dark. But yeah. Darting Blow 4. Ah, yes. Yeah, the feed's just hopelessly lagging now. I don't think... So here's the deal. Would you rather... Actually, let me try the trackpad thing again, see if that works out. We're just gonna exit out of here again. I have seen Drifting Grace Legendary Julia already in Arena, but it was just for like the nice score botting thing where they run dance skills and whatnot. Just purely for scoring. But yeah, Drifting Grace is not bad. Because the thing in Arena that units like Legendary Julia struggles with is no healing. So when you take damage, you're just stuck with it. And one-shotting nowadays is pretty unreliable if you aren't spamming out specials or have some sort of gimmick. But yeah. Yeah, you can get pretty fast with her. Viable enough to use in Arena, I should say. Yeah, this lag is just... no... Let's try lowering the bitrate. That did something. Still lagging, yeah. I wish... Between the lag and getting 7 peonies, definitely would prefer 7 peonies, but... I don't know. I don't know. If only my PC, or laptop I should say, wasn't so potato. There's gotta be something I can do. I feel like it would just be something stupid like restart the stream, which wouldn't really do much, I don't think. It might do something, but no, we're not gonna do that. Bottom right for the memes. Time to get pity broken by some rando colorless focus hero. Yep. Speaking of which, I'll take it. It's first one. So, let's see. How many legendary Julias have we gotten so far? 4 of them? Oh gosh. But yeah, I don't have him, so he's definitely a good pickup. Watch him be minus speed. Minus attack might be worse, to be honest, just because if he does 0 damage, he can't do anything. What is that, 14 now? Yeah, 14. Minus attack. Of course. We'll take it. about as bad as... Plus HP is not bad though, to be fair, because with Fallen Star's damage reduction, that extra HP is actually relevant and super useful. It's just that the minus attack part's a bit like, great, now you go from doing 0 damage to even less damage. Also, hello Lackett. How's it going? We're just suffering through lag and terrible rates on summons. Where are we now? I know we dropped below 2,000. I think we're probably close to like 600 orbs in or something. And we only have, even including 4-star special focus, 14 5-stars to show for it, which is unfortunate. But the meme lucky streak of getting good rates, 5-star rates for your orbs had to end at some point, right? Yeah, because historically we've gotten like ridiculous amounts, including the 5-star special focus. If you actually, or 4-star special focus. If you removed like the 4-star special focus from last time, we got pretty garbo 5-star rates. But it felt like a lot because of course of all the, I almost summoned Colorless there. Because of the 4-star specials just showing up left and right, up and down. But yes, Peyton, the memes always win. It's the only reason why I still play this game. I can goofball with Nino and company. I'm surprised Nino is still holding up to this day. She can't beat everything, but boy, when you can pull off some funny shenanigans with her in this day and age, it never gets old. I still fondly remember that one Ether Raids offense match where I actually did daily damage calcs correctly. And I just had her full wipe a harmonized Catria ball. Basically, it was an exploit on their structure placement. It was amazing. Maybe someday we can do that consistently. But until then, we're just going to be suffering getting more legendary Julias or something. But this is Gotcha in a nutshell. I actually, at this point, I'm just hoping that I actually get the 7 copies. Because ideally, if I did get 7 peonies and like 1,500, I would be stockpiling orbs. Another, wasn't my last column plus HP as well? I'd just be stockpiling for the upcoming Hero Fest banner, depending on what's on there. For fodder reasons, probably. Or the Hero Rises banner. Another happy. Alright, we'll take it. So now we can at least fodder one, or we can merge or something of that nature. Plus res minus HP. Sure. Her res is not too shabby, but I don't think there's much worth into investing more into that res. What was I saying? I'm blanking. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, back-to-back happies. Trying to make us happy here. Feels bad. Plus speed minus attack. Yeah, this would be like a happy I would consider merging into, but I think we'll just go plus attack. The plus attack minus speed one is good enough for sure. We will take that. What is that, 16? It's time to just keep... Oh, this is a nice circle. It's a nice circle. Have we even seen a circle with 4 blue orbs yet? I feel like this might be the first one. It's another Colm. Why is he showing up today? I know he demoted recently, but seriously. What does he even have? Quick Dagger is... Oh, Ouch Pouch. But in the normal pool. And then attack speed 2. That's cool for budget memes, I guess. When you can't decide on an A skill, so you just give them attack speed 2 to give some attack and some speed. Another set of... Brazens are just so meh nowadays because of the setup. They've always been meh because of the setup, but... Yeah, I chucked the Brazen attack speed on Alphonse. The Asker Trio version. Because I wanted him to go fast. And it's great when he's in Brazen range, but when he's not in Brazen range, -7 speed is kind of a big deal. When you already don't have a lot of speed to start out with. So that's kind of the problem nowadays with it. But another reason why I gave Brazen attack speed is because it was 240 SP, and that's what I was looking for arena scoring. Unfortunately, stuff like Fury and Life and Death and whatnot is only 200 SP. Feels bad. Another Donald? That's probably like the 5th Donald today or something. I don't know. I'm not really counting. Definitely getting a lot of copies, repeat copies of units though. 1919, so we're up to like 200 or 600. What is that? 624 orbs used or something, and counting. Actually, then that's not too bad if you include, because we got those 2 happies super quickly. Boosted our 5-star rates, I guess. And we have extra happies now for fodder or whatnot. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Maybe I put attack res catch on like Cheetah? I don't know. Because she always needs more attack. Traces. Wait, no, that's not Far Trace. She has Far Trace. I don't know why I'm thinking about melee units. Far Traces for ranged units, who would have thought? Yeah, who would I put it on? Because I don't really have a lot of range flyers. I just put it on Legendary Claude. Kappa. Totally not a good idea. Yeah, it would probably just be Reinhardt, just to give him a potential way to get +9 attack. Because currently I just have Death Blow 3 on him because budget. And it never hurts to have more attack. And it also helps his bulk out because he does come with more defense than res. So that's probably something I'll do. And then attack res Far Trace also just helps out his damage. Although, to be honest, Lance Breaker to this day is still useful. Can't believe Death Blow Reinhardt with Lance Breaker is still viable to this day. I just have him quad Lance infantry units running speed-based damage reduction by quadding them to death. So ridiculous. So the problem with damage reduction is if you don't have enough HP to support it, you just die anyways. Cough cough, Brave Erica. So many times Brave Erica could have picked up kills if she didn't die. Here's another happy. Okay. Is that the 4th happy? Yeah. Happy is now caught up to Legendary Julia. What could possibly go wrong? Plus speed minus attack. Is that the 2nd one? Oh no. Well, 5-star rates are going up. Hey, it's another 4 blue 1 colorless circle. We'll take it, because blue orbs have been dry, I think, this session. I feel like we just haven't been getting as many as we should be, but I think you're supposed to get roughly 1 in 5 orbs be blue. Or 1 in 4? Wait, I forget. We're not gonna worry about it. So I guess as long as we see 1 or 2 in every circle, that's reasonable. On average, to some degree. Yeah, it really feels like we just have not been getting that many blue orbs, although I think we've had a reasonably steady stream more recently. Okay, Happy is just coming home today. I mean, you know, we'll take it. Just make my... So the thing is, Happy on Anima defense wouldn't even work too well if there's Elimines running around, because of course Happy's at start of turn shenanigans is a thing. Here's Olwen. My current Olwen is minus attack, so literally anything is good here. Minus speed. Of course. Why wouldn't she be minus speed? 10 out of 10. I think this is 19 5-stars now. But yes, very 0 times 4 indeed. Well, that was an 8% double 5-star circle. The classic. We get massive pity rates and only get 1 5-star, and then on base pity rate we get multiple 5-stars. Just like at the start. Back to back 5-stars. To start everything off. Alright guys. Rally speed moment. I don't know if we're gonna get Elimine here. I'm not actively going for her, but if we do pick her up, that's cool. Because honestly, the whole purpose of picking up Elimine is so when she's bonus, I have her to use, but it's not too big of a deal. The thing is, I already run Brave Veronica on offense, primarily because I want a healer. Since I do the ridiculous one-team challenge where I use the same team to clear every match. Ooh, Tana. That's probably just a merge. She does have guidance and I think like speed defense too, which is not really worth your time. Way back when, she was valuable for guidance fodder. Nowadays, it's just like, now we have other stuff, so... Plus defense minus attack doesn't really matter. I think I have a plus speed merged one right now. Should probably refine her weapon just to help her out, help her enemy phase out, but too lazy. Because I don't really use her too much in Arena Assault, so... I mostly just use her as a sword breaker. Arena Assault check. Because her damage output's pretty lacking. I think I run Moonbow or something. But that doesn't really help when your attack stat's too low anyways. Or if the enemy unit's sitting on a defense tile. By which case any budget Arena Assault memes nowadays just does not work. If you only have 50 something attack in Arena Assault nowadays, that's not enough to pick up 1-round KOs consistently unless you're attacking squishy units. By which case it doesn't really matter. Like Duo Dagger, for example, or Atri, they're both pseudo bulky units. Atri has a more consistent minus 14 attack on the enemy during combat. Whereas Duo Dagger, she needs the attack field buff to debuff attack, but with attack defense Ryan and her built-in weapon effect, she get with a plus 6 field buff that's like minus 15 attack during combat on the enemy, which makes her quite pseudo bulky, which is why she can get away with some shenanigans. And I can't run some budget meme because minus 15 attack, even if you have effective damage, is just so devastating. If you have 50 attack, for example, you go up to 75 attack, but if you're debuffed to 35 attack, you only have 52 attack, which is almost as much attack as you started with. And that's not very good. Especially since more duo daggers tend to invest into defense. Sometimes they'll run like attack defense catch 4 or something, and it'll just be bad news bears. But, oh, there's a tree, speaking of which. First one. Off-color shenanigans. She's definitely quite annoying. Let's see, minus attack, minus speed. Not terrible, not great. She does want to keep her speed, but not the end of the world. Also, how the heck are we running out of space again? We'll worry about it later. Yeah, another 5-star in the books. It's just slowly burning orbs down the drain, hoping for some 5 stars. Yeah, I'm thinking, since right now I have a water legendary core, and then I have a earth legendary pseudo core because I only have legendary Julia right now at plus 10. I'm planning probably on building up wind season over fire, but it's going to be a while. I definitely want to get a wind legendary hero as soon as maxed out as soon as possible though, because I'm definitely going to need it for scoring purposes. If I want to keep up in modes like allegiance battles. Right now, the current state of allegiance battles is if you have a plus 10 pair-up legendary hero that scores reasonably well, you can make top 1k barely every week, even if you can't abuse blessings for score, but it's pretty borderline. When it's wind and fire season during allegiance battles, I get like rank 900 something. And the one thing that's balancing out now is that synergy bonus is capped for a while now. It capped at 99. So people who were lagging behind because of lost synergy bonus, because of quitting the game for a while or something, can eventually reasonably catch up and score, which is you know, not great for us, but competitive modes in a nutshell. First, Benny. I actually did not know I didn't have Benny yet. Minus attack. Sure. We'll take all the dragon flowers. Hero merit, we're just kind of passively farming nowadays, so it's not as big of a deal. Should probably go back to rival domains, HM farming, but some of these maps nowadays look pretty abysmal to farm on, so I don't know. But we are definitely behind schedule on peonies. Only 2 peonies, and we're probably like 600 something orbs, 700 something orbs in. Yeah. Not looking good. That's how it was last time too. We couldn't, I think what did we do last time? I think it was Legendary Julia, right? Getting her to plus 10? I can't remember now that I think about it. Pretty sure it was getting her to plus 10. It started off pretty sad, but we pulled out in the end. Just because we brought so many orbs, it was bound to happen. Hopefully same deal happens here, but again, we're probably not making the 1500 orb thing. That's basically saying having 1,000 orbs left and getting all 7 copies. Nope. It's still possible, but odds are dwindling. Has anyone chatted anything in a while? I don't know if no one's sending any chat messages, or if something's going wrong with the stream. Someday. Alright, people are still alive, that's great. We're not in a world where everyone's dead. Another S. Funny enough, I plus 10 to S, and then I just haven't really used her since. Even though she's theoretically a solid arena assault unit because of armor slaying and a reasonably high attack stat, for some reason I just haven't used her a lot. Doesn't help I haven't invested too much into her, but probably should do that. Is that back-to-back clears? I'm not paying attention at this point. We're just suffering. Yeah, Legendary Claude, I don't know. Chucking him on defense isn't that helpful. Because basically all he would do is maybe survive, and that's about it. That's not what my defenses need. They need to be able to pick up kills, and they can't do that. My Dark Defense definitely does better in terms of killing because it is Infantry Pulse. But boy, if Elimine was Light Mythic, rip my Infantry Pulse team. Also, stuff like Sudden Panic wouldn't work. Or even Pulse. I was joking, if someone was Galaxy Brain enough to go full start my Pulse Tie unit so that you couldn't use Pulse Tie, it would be funny. Yeah, it's fine. We just have my derpy commentary passing the time. Oh gosh. Blue orbs, come back. Come back. Sarah Moon, Kappa. Yeah, pretty low energy stream today. Because I was scrambling to find a time during this banner. During the banner period to actually stream. Which is a bit unfortunate. Hello, just one little cow. I don't know so much if you should call me a Peony enjoyer, but more of just casual memer. Because I'm mostly summoning for her so I can have a plus 10 Mythic Dancer in both seasons, both pairs of seasons. So I have plus 10 Plumeria for Astra, and then so Peony would be for light season. So that way I can have an option to use a Dancer in Arena regardless of the season. A side bonus to this though is I get to score better in Mjolnir Strike. Because I've been staying in tier 21 Mjolnir Strike for quite a while now. But it's getting pretty dicey, especially in Astra Major this past season. Oh gosh, right at the cutoff of staying. And I already have quite a few mythics at plus 10, but not Astra. I just have Plumeria. So I'd probably end up having to do something like plus 10 Regan or something. Because Regan's probably just going to be useful for a long time. Just because she has Kanto, but you never know when they're going to hard nerf Kanto for no reason whatsoever. And just screw all the Kanto users over. Yeah, Peony's definitely pretty... Oh no. Peony's definitely pretty solid. Although her buffing potential nowadays is pretty low with Gentle Dream and Flower of Joy. It's better than nothing. But another legendary Julia here. It's 10%, so sunk cost fallacy. We'll just summon the rest of the circle. Unfortunate. I think I have the 5-star count wrong. 11, 14. No, 22's right. Alright. Probably no 5 stars here. No more 5 stars, I should say. Yeah, all the legendary Julias showing up. Tied with Happy now. Constance? Now that is out in left field. Okay. I know she's focused, but yeah, did not expect that one. I already have a copy, I believe mine is neutral. So probably just fodder. There's no real point in merging. I guess the real question is what the heck do I fodder? Because she has push, trace, and Rhine. It's actually kind of tough. It would probably be pushing. Well, it pretty much has to be pushing something else. Oh, she also has Harsh Command Plus. Yeah, she actually has a lot. Yeah, Far Trace. That it would probably be Far Trace, to be honest. With Speed Res. I'm pretty sure she's not the only unit there with Speed Res in the game with Speed Res Rhine. Because, what is that? Legendary Grima has it, I'm pretty sure, after her remix. She got Speed Res Rhine. Yeah. Far Trace is probably just more valuable for me anyways. But unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to get Harsh Command Plus. It's either Push or Harsh Command Plus. That would be a pretty tough decision. Also, that's 23, right? Alright, back to summoning Suffer Days. Only 2 Peonies so far. No, I'm not gonna get the Fade Pass this Spark. Completely free to play. I just don't use orbs for a while. Then I go summon on one of these Mythic or Legendary Heroes banners and get absolutely memed on in either a good or bad way. In the past it's been pretty good, but today not so much. Although getting a bunch of those happies pretty close to each other did boost our overall 5-star rates. We've been getting pretty much nothing. And I definitely don't have much use for a lot of these 3 and 4-star pool blue units because I've already summoned blue with thousands and thousands of orbs already. Plus 10ing other legendary and mythic heroes on blue. Because what do I have? I have legendary Julia at plus 10, legendary Chrom at plus 10, legendary Azura at plus 10. I feel like there's someone else I'm forgetting. There's a reasonable, unreasonable amount of 5-star plus 10 exclusives. Oh, I have Fiorm. Yeah, Fiorm also at plus 10. Who else? There's probably someone else I'm forgetting. Yeah, we're almost 1,000 orbs in and only 2 peonies. Yikes. That's all I gotta say. I think the worst part about that is that that is not even Ultra Garbo rates. Our Ultra Garbo rates would be like 1 peony and 800 or 1,000 orbs. So, Fade Gotcha can be very, very sad. Yeah, the Faith Pass definitely has, nowadays, has quite a bit better benefits than it used to. When it first started out, it was fine. Nowadays, with the loyalty program thing, you can definitely get quite a bit for your money. if you're going to spend money on the game. And I'm not. Honestly, compared to some other gacha games, Fae gacha is still fine. It's just not... It's not the best of the best in terms of being generous. You do get a reasonable amount of orbs every month if you complete all the content quests and stuff. On average, it's about 300 a month, but this particular month is pretty ridiculous. I think so far, I've gotten, like... I want to say 370 something orbs or something this month. Another Ashera, okay. Well, at least we can merge one and then maybe fodder the other. Plus attack, sure. That can't hurt. I don't know what my current IV one is. I know mine might be like plus res minus defense or something. Yeah, Gatekeeper with detail reports definitely annoying. I faced a Gatekeeper on my Ether Raids match today, and then I forgot about detailed report and counting spaces properly. So I went in to try to move my Plumeria in to dance my legendary Julia to get the heck out of there, but she couldn't move. She couldn't move 2 spaces to dance because of Gatekeeper. Ended up having to sack a unit on that match, but not the end of the world. As long as I don't completely goof my last Ether Raids match this season, I'm set to go to tier 39. And then we're probably just dropping back down to outside of Vault after light season because ripperonis. That's interesting. Giving Gatekeeper both plus defense and plus res. But yeah, he can be pretty darn tanky, especially when he has Charging Horn activated for, I think it's a max of -6 attack and res, and then foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Definitely can get super annoying. No blue orbs apparently. Anyone home? Blue orbs? I remember when Norn was a good archer. I never built Norn because I just didn't see much going for her. He was pretty much just a stat stick tank, pretty much. Free-to-play friendly archer. The problem I had with her is her low attack stats. And yeah, no. We just don't mess with that. Well, the only problem with... Actually, well... I guess it's okay, it works out. The only problem with... what's his name? Gatekeeper against Brave Alm is if he has Sen Scale with a massive attack stat ready to go, he can get a lot of damage in. But, yeah, Legendary Sigurd... one day, I will be able to get Nino to face tank the guy straight up. Right now, she can pretty much only face tank one Holy Knight aura, and that's about it. Feels bad. Not enough to deal with the suggestion triangle. Of course, the obvious solution is just use no follow-up, but then we don't have Vantage. And then that's a problem. Then we're just too low on HP. Vantage still too good. Oh yes, finally. 3rd Peony. We're almost halfway there. Maybe another Peony back to back. We have hope still of not burning all our orbs, but nope. No back-to-back Peonies, just the Reinhardt reminding us to fodder one happy to him. Probably do that eventually. 25 5 stars. So if we don't count the 4-star special focus, so we're getting close, we're around 900 orbs used, essentially. So 19 for 900. Could be worse. I think we're pretty around average Joe rates right now, which is great. Because going up, what was it, 13.5% or something? Was not fun. Summoning one blue orb at a time, getting a few back-to-backs, but... Yeah, Vantage Seal... The game is not ready for Vantage Seal. I don't think it'll ever be ready for Vantage Seal. Heck, when Summoner Duels came out, and then like LGV showed the world what happens when you use Vantage in a meta where Vantage countering is not as prevalent, you get some problems, but yeah. Pretty much nowadays, if you want to Vantage effectively, you have to have a brave weapon of sorts. Because one-shotting is not reliable. Especially with a lot of units nowadays getting damage reduction on their first hits or whatnot. You pretty much have to be able to attack twice. Or just get more attack, forehead. Just casually have like 200 attack, no big deal. Man, if Nino had 200 attack in Aetherids, probably nigh unstoppable. Except for the fact that she would still get one round KO by some units. Feels bad. Well, at least we can be grateful for the streak of minimal lag. And before I just jinxed it. That's one thing we can be grateful for here. Also, grateful for the 5 stars we picked up. Definitely a lot of dragon flowers and stuff coming in after this banner. Is that back-to-back Tsubakis? Don't have much... Well, it's not back-to-back. I think we summoned him last circle, though. Oh yes, the infamous 4 blue, 1 colorless circle. Yeah, Gatekeeper Refine is gonna be weird. Because the thing is, it's not going to help out his B skill. Detailed Report would be a very solid, timeless B skill if it came with like no follow-up or something else included. But just having your B skill dedicated to negating mobility, it's great and all because mobility is super important in the game, but when the B skill nowadays pretty much is a big factor that contributes towards how good a unit is in combat. And another happy, oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think we need to check IVs at this point, but we'll do it anyways. Plus res minus attack. Feels bad. But yeah, that's the problem with Brave Heroes. They're only going to get, as of the current precedent, weapon refines. And as we've seen, they can make quite a big difference in terms of how a unit does in the meta, but long term, you need a lot going for you already to get value out of that. Hinoka, sure. I already pulled my first one a few months ago, so or not. Wait, I've never pulled Hinoka. I thought I did. Guess not. Plus attack, not bad, not bad. We'll take that, that's pretty good. Don't forget to summon the second green orb. Or blue orb. Oh yeah, halfway to plus 10 happy, woo. We're not plus 10ing happy if that happens. If we wanted to use her in arena, we'd have to probably get Beetle Cav 4, and I don't feel like doing that. Nope. Approaching the 1,000 orbs mark. If we get another Peony super soon, we might, just might, have a chance at actually only burning 1,500 or so orbs for the 7 copies, but probably not likely at this point. At this point, I'd be happy for like burning 1,750, ending around like 750 something orbs would be nice. But we're gonna be getting a good amount of orbs come anniversary and the other shenanigans going on in February, so I don't feel like it'll be too much of a loss if we have to burn a crud ton of orbs today, but definitely want to come out of today with 7 peonies. Another calm. I don't know why you keep showing up, but it is finally time to kick units to groups temporarily just for quick shenanigans. So let's go to obtained. So we're just going to kick all non-5 stars to our temporary summon bins. And then just keep the 5 stars lying around for now. Thank goodness for reserves though. Such a good change. Because I remember the old days of barracks management. Ha ha ha. Totally fun. That's not 10 units, what am I doing? And of course the game is lagging my inputs. Or the audio is lagging. Not concerned about that yet. I'll probably just restart it. Did I not select 10 units the previous time? Guess not. Alright, now we can kick to the next one. That is not what I wanted to do, what the heck. Gosh dang, the scroll bar keeps moving. Okay, where were we? Right, still clearing out barracks. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the fact you can only move 10 at a time. Gosh darn it, scroll bar, stop. Stop getting touched. Morph you. I hope we get a better IVs on Culm, considering we're probably gonna get more of him soon. Trademark. A lot of the same units I'm seeing though. Summoning is definitely not rigged at all. No lie. And I think that's it for now. Gives us some more space. We should probably move the 5 stars as well, but we're not gonna bother. Moving on. Decent circle. Better than what we've been seeing for some of the other shenanigans. Another Benny, sure. better IVs. Plus defense minus speed, not bad. Ah, yes. Finally. Another Peony. We're over halfway there. Woo. It only took us about 1,000 orbs to get 4, which honestly is not terrible, but it's not great. Sure, we'll take it. Only 3 more to go. What could possibly go wrong? It's actually still possible to get the remaining 3 in 500 too. That's pretty probable, but it's not guaranteed at all. But I think it's not safe to say yet, but it's pretty close to the point where we can be pretty sure we're going to get the 7 today. It's just a matter of how many orbs we burn. Another Catria, sure. Just plus 10 to you. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I just wanted to plus 10 all the White Wing Sisters. The base White Wing Sisters. For the heck of it. Oh! 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 Is it time? Is it time to party? No. It's not over yet. But we're definitely now in the range to where if we don't get the last 2, that would be unfortunate. Hello, Lazarus. How's it going? Started off pretty quick, or pretty insane, and then it cooled off, and maybe, just maybe now, we're starting to turn the tide again. Summoning with lots of orbs in a nutshell. I feel like I've probably skipped in blue orbs because I haven't been paying attention adequately. Muriel, what does she have again? I think she has ideal. Yeah, attack speed ideal. Pretty solid pre-inherit fodder. Problem is, I don't think I even have anyone with attack speed ideals, so yeah, no. It's gonna be a while before that happens. Time for another rando off focus. Nope, it's just Luthier. What was that? Grant? One of the only units in the game to have guard at 4-star rarity. Woo. It's about time. Guard is so outdated now, feels bad. But you still have to use it for budget shenanigans and like Roker sieges and stuff. I don't have to do that myself because I have Silk for Melancholy. So you just cheese Roker sieges pretty easily. Okay, more blue orbs, that's good. Yeah, I'm just... Today has already been much more of a meme than some of the previous ones. I think I still have yet to break my highest pity rate record, though. Honestly, at this rate, plus 10 happy is actually not too probable unless she starts showing up a lot, like she did in that quick burst midway from where we are now. And realistically, if we get 11 copies of happy, I'm not going to be building plus 10 happy. Probably just maybe plus 1 merge and then do whatever with the other copies. Probably just sit around in reserves. Alright, sub 1500 orbs. So, officially getting to the point where we keep getting more Cordelias. I don't know. But yeah, if we got 7 Peonies and under 1,000 orbs, that would have been way too insane. Probably would have quit the game, Kappa. That would have been too much. Would have been too much. Another Rochea? Rochea? Roche? I don't know. Minus speed, fantastic. Found him pretty annoying in Tempest Trials. I'm pretty sure you can find him in Tempest Trials. Just annoying to one round KO with my budget green units. Yeah, I'm kind of just thinking. I don't think I can even think of a scenario where a hero a hero rises. The banner is even worse for me. 'Cause I don't think there's any way people are going to vote for a win legendary hero that I want to build up. Show up on the banner. I don't know. And then at that point also I'd have to be a bit worried about not bringing enough orbs. Yes, it's almost over. Number 6. Oh boy. It could even end on this circle. That would be insane, actually. That's pretty close to 1,000 orbs. Oh my gosh. The drought came. We suffered through the drought. And we finally finished. We'll just finish the rest of the circle. And woo. The question is, should I be greedy and go for Elimine? Probably not. I don't really see much worth in it. It's just we didn't get her, so be it. We got Ashura and Legendary Claude instead. Not disappointed. But of course, she would be definitely good to have. I don't know. We'll see if we get any more 5 stars out of the circle, and then call it a day. So what is that, 31? The pity rate's not that high, but we're just summoning the rest of the circle for the fun of it. Yep, 31. Another Tanif, sure. I think my current Tanif is pretty garbo IVs, and that's not any better. Yeah, no. Alright, let's just kick more units to reserves real quick while I contemplate whether to greed. I don't think it's worth greeding. The shared focus, though, is not bad, to be frank. It's not bad. So if I wanted to do it, worst comes to worst, I just have more share merges, because getting more legendary Claudes is not bad for us. Into summon 3, I guess. Yeah, 3 and 4 star pool summoning is just brain damage. Not much you can do about it. Let's see here. Yeah, my current Tanif is plus res minus defense. That's not terrible. But yeah, 31 5 stars if we don't include the 4-star special focus. That is 24. Then how many orbs did we spend here? How many orbs are we at? 1,466. So we use 1,077 orbs for basically 24 5 stars. So yeah, pretty much around average-ish, but better than average because we were sniping. We'll take it. Things turned up for the better towards the end. We could have ended up going through more suffering and ended up. So yeah, this is a fantastic outcome. Just the way we got there was not greatest experience. Where the heck is Peony? Let's finish merging her. So yep, I kept my free-to-play copy unmerged from her just for historical value. But yeah, we're just going plus speed because her main issue is getting doubled. I could theoretically, I guess we also max out our SP here, that's cool. The only other thing we would go for is attack, because she definitely misses kills a lot. But yeah, mostly I just want her to not get doubled. And she's still going to get doubled, but it's better than where she was for sure. So we'll take it. And now we score like an absolute monster during light season. Not that we were already not scoring pretty decently. I think my max was plus 208 on offense when we're in vaults. So actually it was, yeah, 208. And then now it can be 215. Gosh dang. I should probably be giving her skills and learning them so we don't waste all this SP from merging. Oh. we actually have stuff on her that we haven't learned yet. Whoops. Not the end of the world. I guess it's just, why the heck does she have Armored Blow 3? What? Did I just randomly give her Armored Blow 3? I guess so. What the heck comes with Armored Blow 3? That I would do that. What? We're not gonna worry about it. Guess I gotta still SP farm because I forgot to check that first, but oh well. So there's that. Happy. Our best RVs is probably just the plus attack minus speed one. Yeah, the rest of them are like minus attack and stuff, so we'll train that one. All these legendary Julias, and I don't think we got a single plus speed one. Nope. So that's more legendary Julias to derp around with. What does Volk have again? Comes with, of course, lethality. Okay, impact fault. Yeah, he's pretty good fodder, but we're keeping him because he's our first copy. So that's Ashera. I think I'll merge once. What is my current Ashera's IVs? I might want to just go plus attack. Mine is currently plus HP. Interesting. Yeah. Probably will consider merging into the plus attack one. I think the plus defense one is going to be future fodder, perhaps, because attack res ideal, and then little speed res is probably going to be good on someone. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to merge all the Julias. We're going to keep her around in case Remix, for some reason, gives her even more fodder value. Currently, it's mostly just mirror impacts. Because attack Resof is, well, attack Resof. Not too mind-blowing. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I just have a lot of training to do, like usual. Leash merge. Well, I didn't pull any plus speed ones. That's the thing. There's no plus speed legendary Julia to merge into. We got 0 plus speed ones. Ah, yes. Let's just use trait fruit. To be honest, not gonna lie though, I have not used trait fruits ever since I changed Alphonse's IVs. So, yep. After all that time since its launch, I still only have 1.1k. Feels bad. But yeah. The thing I'm hyped up for most in my inventory is crystals. We're almost at max. It's only been almost 5 years, and we're still not even maxed yet. Feels bad. But yeah, through all that lag, all that summoning suffer games, we come out alright. I think the very last thing we can do here is update our Mjolnir strike stuff while I'm on stream. For absolutely no reason we can do it here. Just so I don't forget later, pretty much. Good ol' Mjolnir strike. What the heck? I don't have a skill set for this. That is awkward. Okay, I think I remember everything. Where's Ether? Then attack defense push 4. I probably want to keep Lul. It's probably worth. And then attack defense solo for some reason. I don't know why I have attack defense solo on him. We're not gonna worry about it. Eloid just needs attack speed solo. Then Nino is... I think we can go attack speed form on her now. And then run noontime. I think attack speed form's probably just better now that it's a thing. Air just needs this equipped. And then you are just a rando buff bot, Marf. So drive speed, because you can never have too much speed and inflated stats in Mjolnir Strike. Peony has armored blow up right now. Perfect, now you can get +6 defense upon initiation. Dual Lin is here because she's totally useful, Kappa. I think we'll go Moonbow and then Life and Death is fine. Or we could go Fury, but I think we just want the front-loaded attack. And then, last but not least, Ash with Link and Form. Yep. So for reference, wrong thing. Before, I was scoring 858, and yeah, I'll go ahead and review. Oh, yeah, that's something I forgot to check during the summoning. Whoops. Feels bad. But yeah, before I was scoring 858, which essentially, historically, the cutoff currently for tier 21 during light major is 856 or 858, I believe. But now, when we make the changes here, from 858, we skyrocket to 864. 6-point increase. That's a huge deal. So we're gonna be set for light major for quite a while. Dark major, we also... I'll run the calcs off stream. I think... Actually, no, I just replaced Crom. Yeah. I just replaced Crom because he only scores 756. Peony's going to score more than that. And I guess we can put in the other units here. I don't think Seal really matters. We'll just keep Mystic Boost. Nino set, Bramamond is... We'll just keep Bramamond set as is. It's fine. Azura, we just want Dance, I guess. Probably because we run too many infantry, so we can't run tactics. Then not, we can just run... How do I not... I guess we don't have an arena set. We'll just build one real quick. Let's do speed res form, I guess. No one else is using speed res form, right? And then Sylvia is... I think we want someone other than Sylvia, but I think we have an overload of dancers. So let's go with Micaiah, I guess. And then we can just give her, like, Fear. I don't know why you would give her Fury, actually. Let's go Sunk Cost Fallacy and Actually, attack Rose form is fine. Yeah. So we kick you. Where the heck is Peony? Wrong filter. Oh, it's because I'm on sorting by obtain still. Peony in here now. Alright. Forgot to record everything else is right. Oh, we want to replace you with Brave Erica because Cordelia definitely does not fare too well nowadays. I think everything else is good though. So let's lock it. So Dark Major, we now score 856. I don't remember what I scored before. Let me check my records. Scored 852, so yeah. Did I do something wrong? I don't think I did. I'll have to check to make sure that's actually optimal. I'm pretty sure it is. And then Astra, no change, of course, and then Anima's no change. Alright. Last check because I'm brain dead as heck. Did I actually lock the teams? Yes, and yes. Alright. Alright, we'll close off with some hero reviews, and call it a day. Because it was certainly an interesting one. Alright, we have Jen next with Yuri. 40 plus 2, plus 5 Dragon Flowers with Honorable Blade, attack speed solo 4, no follow-up, times pulse, Flashing Blade, foul play, and lethality. So of course lethality, if you can get it up, is a definitely strong special, and he has the -1 special cooldown, which definitely helps lethality a lot, because it being... The problem is, if it was 3 cooldown, it would be too broken, but if it's at 4 cooldown right now, it's kind of just balanced in some sense. Null follow-up makes sense for when you want to double stuff, but honestly, something like Special Spiral isn't great either because it still leaves lethality at 1 cooldown. So you can pretty much just run whatever, I guess, but Null Follow-Up makes sense just for enemies that don't counter and whatnot. Definitely useful. And Flashing Blade is fine. I would invest personally into more attack, but of course the point of Flashing Blade is to accelerate lethality faster, again. So that makes sense. But yeah, at the end of the day, Yuri is Yuri. All sorts of builds are reasonably viable on him, because 3 movement and Kanto 2 is pretty solid as a ranged unit. Definitely annoying to face in summoner duels if you don't have the stuff to deal with them. Yep, pretty solid. The real question is why you don't have why you aren't running 3 Yuris, Kappa. Jokes aside, here you are, Frisky with +10, 40 plus 10, +10 Dragon Flower. Fallen Female Morrigan with Axe of Despair, Attack Defense Catch 4, Dive Bomb, Attack Defense Menace, Heavy Blade Gale Force, and Rally Defense Res Plus. So of course this looks like a pretty arena-ish set, so of course green dual flying is totally an option. But yeah, it's just a solid build, gets the job done. Of course Axe of Despair with the -1 special cooldown trigger gives you a 4 cooldown Gale Force, and with Attack Defense Menace, Attack Defense Catch synergizing with that, and of course Axe of Despair definitely synergizing, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to win the Heavy Blade check. You just have to worry about guard memes from the enemy, or I guess the random legendary female Byleth support screwing over your Heavy Blade. But yeah, both Fallen Morgans definitely pretty powerful, and of course Dive Bomb. So in your ideal scenario, you just attack twice because of Dive Bomb, pick up the kill, and then you get Gale Force off, and then you can go do whatever you want. Definitely pretty solid. Of course, the only issue might be one-shotting, because you can get a pretty large attack stat from all the combined effects. So here, of course, you have the attack defense -6, and then with Menace you can effectively get -12 to both. And then you also get your +6 attack from Menace, and then +9 from Catch. Yeah, you can reasonably one-shot. But yep, solid build. +10 by the way, and we'll see if they ever get a weapon refine. Honestly, their weapon refine is probably going to be something comparable to like the Plegian, however you pronounce it, effects. That would just make them even stronger on the debuff game. But of course, one other consideration if you want it to be ultra silly would be to invest into some speed. Because of course, both Morgans are pretty reliant on their guaranteed follow-up attack to double. So if you're up against any of the many ways nowadays to deny follow-up attacks, it's totally worth to invest into some speed so you can double those slower units that deny follow-up attacks, like Brave Hector for example. Although if you stack enough attack, you could reasonably one-shot Brave Hector, although that is quite a bit of attack, because of course he neutralizes penalties. But let's refresh here real quick while we're at it. Last but not least here, we have Akatu Blaster with the 40 +10, +20 Dragon Flower, Male Kana with Dust Dragonstone, Distant Pressure, Dragon Wall, Joint Drive Speed, Darting Breath, Noontime, and Reposition. I don't know if I would say that Male Kana's the most non-meta unit in the game, because honestly, I still see him being used, and especially with his Refine, he's definitely much stronger. It is at the end of the day though mostly just stats, so it won't last for very long. At least he gets healing after combat, so as long as you're not dealing with Fatal Smoke and all those shenanigans, you're fine. Personally, I understand the point of Distant Pressure, you just want more speed. But the 5 recoil, of course, is annoying, even though you can be healing for quite a bit. Dragon Wall, of course, is alright here. You come out the gate with 45 res, and of course you can give buffs and whatnot. But it's not the most consistent Dragon Wall. But yeah, a lot of speed stacking, of course, with Distant Pressure, Joint Drive Speed active, and Darting Breath, that's already +13 speed, and then with the weapon, you get up to 65 speed, and you know, you can always stack even more speed. So that's pretty solid. The big issue, of course, with running these kind of sets is damage output. Since you're running Noontime, you're heavily reliant on just raw attack to kill, which is fine if you're not using them to try and full carry everything, because having a unit full carry everything nowadays is extremely difficult, especially on the tanking side. You're always going to have to deal with the didn't even learn all skills 0 out of 10. But yeah, at the end of the day, solid unit. He'll definitely be around much longer than Noe Kappa. The one other thing, speaking of Noe though, is that he doesn't neutralize his own penalties, which is a problem for tanks always. So units like Fjorm getting that penalty neutralization is such a big deal. But yes, the legendary chicken. A distant stance would definitely help out Dragon Wall, because I'm pretty sure that buffs res, I forget. Because, what is it, close reversal is defense, I'm pretty sure distant stance is res. But yep, I can see you're still missing quite a few skills, so needs more investment, Cap. But jokes aside, yep. The the most fun I tell people about this game, the most fun you can get out of this game for the average player, I would say, is just building your favorite units, doing fun stuff. For me, I just like goofballing with old school units, and I've been using Nino, well, not since I started playing the game, because obviously you don't start with Nino, but I've been using her for 4+ years, and she's somehow held up over the years. Didn't learn Odd Speed Wave. she's somehow held up just because Blade Tome, just getting that access to that amount of extra attack, super solid. But yeah, ever since Noe, even nowadays, the only thing Noe has going for her is that penalty neutralization. Everything else is just like ripperonis. Yeah, the main thing is damage output. Is at the end of the day, you only have currently only 66 attack, and in this day and age, that does not generate a lot of damage. At least you can definitely offset speed-based damage reduction to a degree. But, yep, just solid unit, and of course, ascended trait asset for, was it, attack here? Attack makes sense, of course, because like I mentioned, damage output is always a problem. Well, it mostly depends on what you want to do. If you want to melee specialize, then obviously distant pressure is not worth your time. Unity would be fine. My personal take on a lot of tanks is you pretty much need guard in this day and age, because if you get specials procced on you, you're probably dead. So a tier 4 stance would be fine. Unity, in the sense of if you're going to get debuffed a lot, Unity would help offset that issue. Pulse Smoke, the thing about Pulse Smoke nowadays is it's kind of one of those effects that you would like to have, but it's not really necessary. If you have, it would mostly be for denying Gale Force, which is totally a consideration if you're going to be using him to carry things, carry matches, and you have allies around buffing him. You want to make sure he's not always going to pick up the kill, so Gale Force is one of those things that Pulse Smoke says no to. Unless you die, of course, then well, rip Pulse Smoke. But it's something, like, in the sense of Ether Raid's offense, although it is Earth Blessing I see, so maybe not Ether Raid's offense. Pulse Smoke is useful against infantry pulse teams and whatnot, but those are pretty rare nowadays. You basically only see infantry pulse teams if you are like me and have infantry pulse, run an infantry pulse defense. How to not spoil defense results. But yeah, my dark defense is infantry pulse. This particular setup is goofball turn 1 AoE, 1 cooldown miracle. Fun fact, she just never gets to proc miracle half the time because guard shenanigans means that 1 cooldown she needs doesn't get fulfilled. Feels bad. But yeah, Legendary Julie with AoE is pretty funny when people make the wrong plays. She just gets to nuke people. Yeah, Pulse Mode is a consideration, but I'd say for your C slot as a tank, either a joint drive is fine. You can never have too many stats. You could also consider a Menace or a Threaten. Threaten nowadays are just pretty meh because of the range. Menaces are just generic. Yeah, I'm not getting any particular C-skills coming to mind that would be good on Milkana per se, or just Milkana for this instance. But yeah, if anything, yeah, the issue here is you can't run some. Glimmer is not very good here because you don't have enough attack to actively support it. So noontime makes sense, but I would honestly greed on a personal take and go for a higher cooldown specials, like maybe a 4 cooldown special. I would say probably Glacies over Ignis because defense debuffs are more common, and you're going for Dragon Wall anyways, so you might as well have a large res stat. The point of that being noontime healing is heavily dependent on your damage output. Of course here, if you're, let's say on average you'll do, I don't know, even 30 damage, which is a big ask when you only have this much attack, but 30 damage a shot, for example, your noontime's only healing 6. So the fact you have distant pressure dealing 5 after combat means you're not doing too well even with noontime. So I would rather greed and just go for damage. The problem with going with something like Glacies though is then you get screwed over by stuff like guard, special fighter, all that stuff. So not ideal. Blue Flame, not a great damage output special for its cooldown. You would get better mileage out of Bonfire or Iceberg. Blue Flame's mostly just for scoring. Or your alternative is you could keep noontime, but instead chuck something on your seal to boost your attack and speed. Of course, I've been talking about attack speed form seal. Definitely a pretty solid seal. Could also just use a stance seal or something else. Darting Breath makes sense for the special acceleration. But yeah, just things to think about. That's why the noontime scaling on healing is why... Oh, yes, Nino. You want to cook stuff. Which is why I run this jank build. Vantage noontime with close counter on Nino. Because most of the time, she's just not going to be healing that much. I use it in Ether Raids as my only late season offense strategy. And the whole gimmick is one-shotting units in Ether Raids is not trivial. So when you can one-shot, you know, great. You can use Vantage to one-shot them. When you can't, you're going to have to take a counter. And so the purpose of noontime is to heal up a bit so you have more HP to tank those hits you have to tank. Whether it be from like Hardy Bearing or whatnot, or you just can't one-shot because of damage reduction. So most of the time it works out well. Sometimes, in rare circumstances, get screwed over and noontime heals me out of Vantage, but typically it doesn't hurt us at the end of the day. There's usually some other thing we can do to make sure that we are okay despite that happening. But yeah, that just reminds me of my Nino shenanigans running noontime. So yeah, you could definitely consider a different special, but yeah, there's not very many options available, so sticking with noontime is totally fine. And then especially if you get Legendary Fae for distant stance, then noontime at least makes slightly more sense. Combined with Dust Dragonstone, healing 13 after combat, if assuming you do approximately 30 a shot, is pretty good for a tank. So, as we've seen from builds like Mystic Boost Fallen Edelgard, or like Mystic Boost Ascended Fiorm or something, we've seen the power of being able to heal that much HP after every combat. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's update one more time. I don't think anyone else is going to be sending in anything. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Again, I guess quick summary, even though we have it on the screen. Summary of the 5 stars and other new units and whatnot we got. Definitely pretty good haul. Definitely, I keep saying definitely, but we for sure got pretty lucky towards the end there to keep getting those peonies. Otherwise, things might have gone bad. But it depends on mostly what you want to do. You can invest into attack with the intent of you want to do more damage to pick up more one-round KOs. Or you could go for the greedy route where you just want to sit around and tank, by which case it's better to buff speed and res, or speed and defense or whatever. Res for a Dragon Wall, of course, but it's mostly dependent also on who you're running him with for buffing and whatnot. If you have like Cade in there, you have res for days. So maybe, you know, running buffs to defense would be more useful. It's mostly just dependent on what you're up to. But yeah, if you want to keep the special acceleration, which specials in this day and age are incredibly important, it's totally not a bad idea to keep Darting Breath. Because you don't want to sacrifice too much speed, you do need to be fast. To be a consistent tank nowadays, because if you're too slow, you need to have a crud ton of effects on you to be a viable tank, as we've seen with some particular units. But yeah, speed, 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 speed. Anyways, final call for anything here. I'll check one more time. I think the number's still the same, so yep. So that's gonna be it for this stream. Yeah, I'm happy. Definitely, pun intended. Definitely came out with more. We did not spend that many orbs to get 7. Actually, I want to check one last thing since we're on stream. What approximate percentile did we get? Because we luck sacked towards the end with peonies. Da 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 da. If only I wouldn't be lagging right now. Gosh darn it, internet, stop lagging. Oh my gosh. Why does that page load but this one doesn't? There we go. Alright, legendary banner, specific blue for 7. Oh yeah, we got around, I forgot exactly how many orbs, but around 35, 35th percentile, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Definitely suffer games in the middle, but that's why I have to stockpile orbs, because that will happen when you summon. So you have to, I have to be ready for it, but now, yeah, that's, I don't know what to say. I guess that's it. That's it for the stream. If you're interested, I have a YouTube channel. Whatchamacallit? YouTube channel's same name as my Twitch handle, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. I just post videos of my shenanigans. Nowadays, it's mostly Ether Raids, defense replays, resonant battles, and other particular events that I keep this for series, like Pawns of Loki or whatnot, the events and whatnot. When is my Twitch profile picture? Yeah, I don't know. So feel free to check that out if you haven't already. And until next time, who knows when? Probably quite a few months from now. Because honestly, if I summon on like the Hero Rises banner or something, it's probably just going to be a video. Because I don't imagine I'll be summoning with that many orbs. I might, but we'll see. Ah yes, Discord pinging. And of course, if you are also interested, I am in the Nimdom. Unfortunately, I don't remember if the link is still the same, and my computer is lagging, so I can't chat, send chat messages, but we're not going to worry about that. But yep, we got our plus 10 Peony, and here's to our the next step, honestly, is plus 10 legendary hero either for wind or fire. I think it's going to be wind. I'm just not convinced it's worth my time going into the fire legendary heroes. So until next time, which is probably 6, 7, 8, 9 months from now, who knows when. Thanks for watching. As always, is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Later, everyone.